First of all, you are now part of a great villains family.
Yeah.
Beginning with Jaws.
Right. Well, beginning with kind of Oddjob.
Well,
yeah.
The big guys.
Yeah. Oh, the big guys, absolutely, yeah.
Of course. There are always the villains.
Sure.
There are the big guys who
right.
fun. How do you feel about that?
Feel pretty great. It's a cool thing to be, mentioned in the same breath as Oddjob or as Jaws. But it's also a really cool thing to be that guy, because they wanted to bring back that certain type of very classic James Bond henchman who, was for the most part silent. And it's kind of a humbling thing, to think of all these actors, all these guys that they want me to bring the character back. And it's a pretty humbling thing, man. It's pretty, I feel very proud.
Where were you when you received the call that you are in the movie?
Well, when I first got the call for the audition, I was at home, and I was pretty excited.
What was your audition? No,
my audition was actually to recreate a scene. It was a torture scene from Casino Royale. Le Chiffre, the torture scene, the very brutal torture scene.
Yes.
So that was my audition. I recreated that, and it was a very dialogue-heavy audition. So I didn't know anything about the character. I only knew about the nature of the character after my first meeting with Sam, which was a while after I auditioned. And then, even after I had the role, I didn't have the script. So I didn't know really anything. And when I read the script for the first time is when I really became excited.
Do you like rehearsals? Obviously, the rehearsals are the most important for your scenes.
It's weird. I used to not really be all that into rehearsals. I always felt like kind of save it for the moment when you're shooting, live in the moment. But I've come to appreciate rehearsals more and more and more as projects go. And I recently did a small part on a film, and I shot a very large part in a very short time. It was 2 days, and we had no rehearsals. And I was dreading the day, man. I was like, I wish so badly that we had time to rehearse, because the pressure on, I really realized how much more difficult it is when you don't have that rehearsal time.
How many days took the train sequence to shoot?
Weeks. Yeah,
weeks.
It may have been a couple weeks.
A couple of weeks.
Yeah, and it was one of those things also when we started shooting that scene in the beginning of filming, and we had to come back towards the end of filming because Daniel got hurt during the scene when we just started shooting. I think we were like a couple days in.
In your scene?
Yes, in the fight scene. So he hurt his knee. He had knee surgery in the middle of filming Spectre. And then we came back to that scene at the end, and he was still suffering. He taped it up and wrapped it up and bandaged it up, and we just continued on with the scene. But it was a really hard, long, painful scene to finish.
In a fighting scene, in all your career, what do you prefer, stunts or actors to work with?
Actors. I mean, in films, actors. Because at the end of the day, that's what I want to do. I want to act. I want to work with other actors. I want to work with great actors, because even same with wrestling. I always felt like if I worked with Triple H, if I worked with Undertaker, those big names, very successful wrestlers. That's when you become better. Those guys just pull you up, man. They drag you up. They make you better. They pull the best out of you. And it's the same with acting. The better actor you work with, the more respected, more established, the better you become. They make you better than you thought you could be. And it's a learning experience. It's a craft that you have to learn and you have to perfect.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, appreciate it. Yeah, it's a pleasure.
If you go there, you're crossing over to a place where there is no mercy.
You're protecting someone.
Get away from me! Why should I trust you?
Because right now, I'm your best chance of staying alive. This organization, do you know what it's called?
Its name is Spectre.